Here. Why? The reason? Love. Who do we love? You. Join us at 4 o'clock for The Rush. Something in your freezer may disappear in the next couple of weeks. We'll tell you what it is and why I'm not shedding any tears about it. That, plus your breaking news, traffic, and weather. Next time on The Rush from 4 until 7 on In-Depth Radio. News Talk 1010.
It's Good Morning Radio with More in the Morning. News Talk 1010.
6:38 is the time, 6 chilly degrees outside. Incidentally, if you have tickets on WestJet, the company is promising that if there is a strike and there's a possibility of a pilot strike, they're going to refund people. But they're in a tough pinch. And people who work for airlines always have leverage. I'm trying to think of who else has this kind of leverage, that even the threat of a strike so injures the bottom line of the company that the company has this incentive to try to resolve things. Because as soon as there's the possibility of strike at an airline, you're not going to book a ticket there and then leave the big question mark hanging in the air. So listen, it's 6:39, and residents in the Don Mills area are worried about a temporary homeless shelter that is scheduled to go up, an arena that will house 120 cots and then have shower and washroom facilities. They're actually going to welcome homeless people with pets. And one of the people in the neighborhood who has actually been distributing flyers asking people to join together to sound the alarm is a woman who we'll refer to as Taylor. And Taylor, it's good morning. Nice to have you.
Good morning. Thank you.
Tell me about the place, first of all, where they're planning on putting the temporary shelter. What's it like and what's around it?
It's a hockey arena, and it is located at the Shops of Don Mills. So this is a mall that is a very family-oriented mall. It's a mall that generates a lot of their revenue between spring and fall time, being that it is an outdoor mall. Summertime, you get a lot of families that bring their children. They come have lunch. You know, they buy ice cream for their kids. They allow them to play freely in the center of the mall. Yeah, the hockey arena doesn't have programs apparently in the summertime, and they felt that this was a good temporary location.
Okay, so what are your concerns?
I mean, there's several. I mean, first and foremost, the way the city has handled this has been nothing less than disrespectful. We are homeowners, taxpayers, voters, and I read an article where Mayor Tory had said that, you know, it was going to take effort on everyone's part to make this a seamless transition into neighborhoods and communities. And the way that they've handled it is more of a secret integration into the communities because they have not notified any of us. In fact, I was notified by a neighbor who caught drift of it in an article in the Post.
Okay, but back to my question, what's the concern? What damage does it do to the neighborhood?
Well, like you said, this is a very family-oriented neighborhood. I mean, within a 5 to 10 minute walking distance, you have, you've got about 9 parks, playgrounds. You've got over 6 public schools or private schools, including several that are on the opposite side of the street to the mall. You've got daycares. You've got an abundant amount of seniors communities, either retirement homes, buildings, sensors, and these are people at risk that walk these streets.
Okay, well, how are they at risk? I mean, you're implying that all of these things are damaged by homeless people.
Well, let's face it. You know, you don't want to ever stereotype any group, but these, it is known that homeless people have a tendency to have addiction problems. Not all of them, but many of them. And to put them in an area in the city that is really isolated from a lot of any resources that they're going to need other than this hockey arena.